Hi everybody, welcome to Ogden Nature Center and our Wild Wednesday for today. Today's Wild Wednesday topic is Fathers in Nature, which is perfect for the month of June since we are coming up on Father's Day. And we're going to learn about some different fathers that you find in nature. And this will be a chance for you to learn some cool facts about how they take care of their young, and then you can better appreciate your father and how they take care of you. And we're going to introduce each of these pictures because we're going to play a game. You're going to be doing a guessing game, kind of like what we did for our Mother's Day program, if you saw that one. We are going to give you a fact, and then you're going to try to guess which picture this fact matches with. So let me go through each of these animals so you know what they are. I'll introduce them. Up here we have a giant water bug, and we have a great hornbill. This is a pouched frog. This is a seahorse. This is an African wild dog. This is called the arowana fish. And then we have the emperor penguin, a lump sucker, and a lion tamarin. So those are our creatures. Now I'm going to tell you some cool facts, and you're going to try to guess which of these animals matches the fact. Here is our first one. This father will keep their young in their mouth and then let them out to explore. But after they've explored, he will seek out every single one of his babies and suck them back up into his mouth so he can protect them from predators. Wonder which it could be. If you guessed some kind of fish, you'd be right. The arowana fish. In fact, this picture shows it's got some babies coming out of its mouth. So you can see that this fish kept its babies in its mouth. So, good job. The next one, this animal's mother of the family will find its home in the hollow of a tree. And then its father will collect feces or poop and use it to close up the hole in the hollow of the tree, leaving only a tiny hole where he can deposit food. Which one do you think that could be? Which one likes to find feces? If you guessed the hornbill, you're correct. A lot of hornbills do this. They will cover the hole with feces and then just stick their beak into that hole to give the mother the food for its babies. All right, the next one. This father will find food and swallow it up and let it digest in his stomach for a bit, and then he'll vomit up the soft food for his babies. Not only does this give the babies softer food, but it also helps protect them from predators because the babies know they have to stay near their father if they want to get a meal. So, which one do you think does that? If you guessed the wild African dog, you're correct. Don't you love it that they vomit their food up for their babies? Would you like your parents to do that for you? That'd be wonderful. All right, next we have a father that is very, very protective. They have suckers that help them attach to a surface near their brood so they can protect their babies. Brood is another name for kind of like a nest of babies. And they'll actually defend that brood until they are hatched. Who do you think has suckers? Maybe if you remember the name of this animal, you can remember what has suckers. If you guessed the lump sucker, then you'd be correct. Our lump sucker will suck onto a wall in the water and protect its babies. All right, next we have a father that carries its young in a pouch while they grow up and mature, much like a kangaroo. Who might have a pouch? This one's a tricky one because there's actually two creatures on here that have pouches. But this creature is actually a pouched frog. This guy here, he's got a little pouch on his side where he holds in the tadpoles as they start to grow. And then when they're ready to grow up, out come a bunch of little baby frogs out of his pouch. Just like a mammal. Isn't that crazy? All right, our next father is not a mammal, but experiences something really close to live birth. The mother will put eggs in a pouch around his tummy area, and then those eggs will grow, and then out will come babies. And this father even has contractions, almost like your mother did when she had you. So, which of these has a pouch? Which is the other pouched creature, do we think? If you guessed the seahorse, you are correct. In fact, you can even see these little babies coming out of the seahorse's pouch. Isn't that crazy? All right, next we have a father who holds on to an egg for months and months and months while the mother goes and gets food to bring back to the father and the baby. And they do this in the bitter, bitter, bitter cold. Let's see if you can guess which one that one is. If you guessed the emperor penguin, you're right. The emperor penguins brave the cold, cold winds of the Antarctic and guard their babies on their feet. And when they hatch, the mamas come and are ready to give them food that they vomit out of their mouths. Lots of parents vomit food in their babies' mouths. All right, next we have a father that carries his young on his back 24/7. That means all day long, not stop, almost non-stop. He will let the baby feed with its mother for a couple hours and then carry it again on his back. Who wears their baby like a backpack? What do we think? The picture might give you a hint. If you guessed the lion tamarin, you are correct. They will carry them around even after they are done nursing with their mothers. They will mash up bananas and feed them to their babies. All right, last one. This father will carry eggs on his back until they hatch. He's so fierce that he's been known to be called the toe biter as he protects his babies. Who do we think is a toe biter? If you knew that the last one on our group is the giant water bug, you'd be correct. Our giant water bug is very fierce, and so be very careful in the water. You don't step on a giant water bug protecting his babies. Thank you for joining us for our Fathers in Nature Wild Wednesday today. I really enjoyed being with you here. We can't wait to see you at the center. Thank you so much.